Welcome back to our Kenner Park build. Our Coelophysis eggs are ready to go. Let's take a look at what we got here. So I guess we should hatch the one that has the best alpha. There's a social humble, but it's skittish. There's a regular social humble. Multiple regular social humbles. I suppose the thing to do would be to see if there's one in here that's long-lived. But did we? Yeah, we did do long-lived. Yeah. Alright, let's do this one first, I guess. Do we want all of these guys? Skittish, skittish, skittish. I mean, there's a lot of Coelophysis. Sure, we'll take them all. Why not? Bottom one's first. We gotta remember that. Not that it matters that much. Skittish and skittish, yeah, those are fine. Cheaper expedition guy doesn't do nothing here. And this is our last batch to synth here, so we can put Benton on this task. We still need welfare for the aviary. Still nothing available. How much was it? 16. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we could just grab somebody with a welfare. Like this generalist, 334. Sure. Well, we just assigned the welfare specialist to a incubation, so let's not do it for 2 minutes. For now, we'll just let her do her thing. And I want to get the Coelophysis in before we build the other shops, too. Alright, clear out that other Carno that I don't really like the look of. He's got a look about him, you know? It's not quite right. Quick peek at the ratings. Path capacity is super high now. Transport rating is still 81%. I'm tempted to reload. See if that does anything to transport rating. It's only gotten worse, which is unexpected. Accommodation. Yeah, let's get a hotel built here. No, I think I like the hotel over here, maybe. Yeah, because right now that there's a car that's positioned right there, which is the only reason visibility is good. That's close enough to straight to be fine. And then restroom down on this section. We don't need a shelter. We got room for some shops back here or up there. Probably back here. Okay. Coelophysis batch 2. I don't remember if they're meat feeders or if they are prey feeders, so we'll have to see.
Asset transportation underway.
Also, that gives us all of our dudes back since the second batch is finished here, so let's make sure we get that aviary stuff done. Of course, I actually need to hire the welfare specialist, or the welfare person, non-specialist welfare person. You, lady, come with me, I need your help. So, 9, 4, 2, and I guess whoever. $2 million. Expedition guy can go do something. What do we have? Have we completed Pteranodon and Cats? We might have. I forget. Maybe there's not much else for us to dig right now. Oh, do we have berry? Yes, baryonyx. That's perfect. We'll pick up some baryonyx. You rest. Leaves us with a genetic specialist who doesn't do anything right now. Okay. There's all that. First Coelophysis coming in.
Transit has commenced.
We'll check their needs in a moment.
Asset delivered.
So, a bit blander without the pattern, of course, but it actually is a pretty good rendition of the Kenner Coelophysis, which are actually like lightly colored limbs and the bodies are colored green and gray. So it actually works really well. Forest, meat, and water. Okay, meat feeder it is. Down in this corner. That's where I would like it. Put that one about there. Yes, this can go back here.
This dinosaur is one of the earliest known animals, dating back to perhaps 216 million years ago.
I'm sorry, did you say one of the earliest known animals? One of the earliest known dinosaurs, yes, but not animals. Triassic is well into the development of vertebrate life, much less life in general. Animal life.
Only place to do it.
Asset has been collected.
Fighting for dominance already, and there's only 2 of you in here.
Confirming asset delivery. Assets in the air.
Alright, fossils. Let's start on baryonyx. I guess I could actually, like, you know, pick the baryonyx fossils. Not that it makes that much of a difference, because we'll clear the other ones out eventually anyway.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Getting closer, and a storm is coming. Shit timing. Should be fine because they're inbound. We never did any upgrades to these fences. These are like tier 2 fences, I think. But that's fine. Like, whatever. They're only ones, actually, so they probably can't even escape. Right.
Progress.
Well, I guess when we reopen the park, we'll do the shops. Until then, we'll just sit tight. First damage down here. Oh, we should put a backup generator in here. That way we don't have to do this shit manually. What else is broke? Wanda Hotel? Get the gate, please. Storm, you can end at any time, buddy. We don't really need to keep doing this, do we, Storm? Oh no, you're just gonna keep going, huh? I don't know why the car's swinging wide here. It's a little bit of a strange choice on the car's part. Okay, storm is done. Everything else looks good. Okay. We're gonna need shelter down here. Looks like we got plenty of room, though, for a bunker. Perfect. Alright, and we've got a whole bunch of Coelophysises. Coelophysi. Don't look too closely at his legs. He's weird. Let's move away from him. Let's not look at that one. Also, a much better look at the Coelophysis here, with some light coming out. So, population is good. Forest, plenty of margin. Open space is at a max, so we might run into trouble there with a double population, but it's probably fine. Who's the alpha? Humble, social, long-lived. That's exactly who we wanted as alpha. Actually, it's more than double, because some of them aren't even down yet. They're still being flown in. Oh, did you guys need open space? Yes. So yeah, we'll have to get them situated. I wanted to add some logs to their exhibit. Their trading card also has a bunch of log pictures in it. That sounds dumb, the way I said that. Their trading card also shows a lot of logs in the picture. That's a better way of stating that. So I would like to capture that in the enclosure if we can.
En route to collect the asset. Asset to be collected. Task received.
But it's more important for me to have a big swarm, personally. That feels
Transportation underway.
more accurate. Because the card also shows, like, a dozen Coelophysis. In my, like, Kenner headcanon, the Coelophysis is like the stand-in for Compsognathus / Pro-Compsognathus in the novel and film parks.
Asset transportation complete.
Because at that time, in film canon, we didn't have a teeny tiny, waste disposal carnivore in film canon. Although
Asset has been delivered.
it is compy in film canon, even in the context of Jurassic Park 1, but it's not like common knowledge and not like not exactly definitive. It's heavily implied to be compy, but it's not like
Delivery complete.
not really canonical in the context of JP 93, if that makes sense. Some behind the scenes stuff and prop stuff that supports it. Coelophysis is cool. I really like Coelophysis as a dinosaur. Yeah, there we go. There's the gray ones. So you can see the grays and the greens. Dinosaur spotted! Live capture for Torosaurus. Immediately into the park rating menu, which is funny. The fact that those events happen like clockwork is kind of dumb. They'd be a little bit more impressive if they were randomized a bit more chronologically. Even the storms feel weirdly like scheduled, which is strange. I'd like to see stuff be a little more chaotic there.
Commencing asset transit.
Alright, we'll wait for the rest of these Coelophysis to get down, and then we'll sort out our shops. I guess while the Coelophysis are on the way, we should take care of more fossils. There's still like 3 or 4 to be airlifted in, so we're gonna be here for a moment. Yeah, I guess clearing out the amber is fine there. Generalist actually can fill a decent niche at doing the fossil processing, which ain't too shabby. I didn't check the percentage. 98 with 1 left. That's probably done. We probably don't need that Polacanthus dig site. What does that leave us with? Oh, Velociraptor? Yes. We need Velociraptor. Let's get some Velociraptor. Research. There's also probably some prerequisites there. Why don't we check... Okay, so we haven't done cats yet. Oh, and Pteranodon's locked. That's right. That's why we're doing Dimorphodon, to unlock Pteranodon. This is a good time to do cats. Actually. Trike is locked behind defensive trait. Do we have defensive? Locked behind vulnerable. So we need defensive or vulnerable. Of which we've had no chance to get that yet. That's staff upgrades. That's unlocked there. Stego? I think he was locked behind 3.5 stars, but it's getting close. Yeah, let's get this stego prereq done. There we go. Gets our guys doing stuff. Coelophysis are still chilling. It looks like the last two are coming in. Number 18 and 19. 19 Coelophysis. Alright, we got our very own ghost ranch going on here. Okay, so they're good. They still have enough open space. So what I want to do is I want to edit this environment. I want trees, which are ground leaf, I believe, right? Leafy climbers is tree trunks. Yes. So let's get the forest verge, basically, with this. At the side of the water. 99% open space. We're finally getting down there. Okay, that's about it, I think. I'm not going to go through here and delete all the plants like we did in the other one. I think the Coelophysis kind of mixed in is a good look. Hiding amongst the plants, you know. I think that's solid. And they should be pretty good then. We won't put any more in. 19's a perfectly populous number. That's a lot of dinos. I should try and get a good screenshot. Like a proper... Where are the proper tipped over logs at? Actually, looks like we don't have... Oh, there's one log right there. Oh no, all the logs are like right here. All in one group. It's kind of weird for the logs to be all together like that. Any of you Coelophysis want to stand by these logs? You know, get in a nice position. Also, look at this tree. This one's got a bunch of flowers on it. The same one as this one. It actually makes it stand out a lot from the rest of the stuff here. I guess there's some flowers on that. Like parasitic stuff on the probably the rotten logs or whatever. I guess that's why it's leafy climbers, right? Because they're climbing up like the rotting logs. I like the little Coelophysis dashing in between the plants. It's a good look. Pretty simple exhibit, but it's not bad. Oh, there's one by the logs. He's all by himself, though. It'd be nice to get more of them in this position. Where are your friends? I'd like to get also like a nice screenshot of the green and the gray ones together. Well, I could do that on my own time. We don't need to watch these guys. It is cool to watch them for a little bit and all, but we don't need to continuously watch them. Fossils are coming in, flying reptiles, Nemet formation. So, dinosaurs. Everything we have complete is now in the park. So the big thing is the aviary. So let's... Well, we do need the shops too. Let's get the aviary started. And then we can work on the shops. So the aviary is going to go over here. Oh, how do I align this? That's what I forget. Because these never align very well. Like, that's straight. But I doubt it really is straight. I'll just put this in. That actually is straight. How have I done this? Oh my god, this is like really good positioning. It's like right on the edge of the cliff. That's really good. Oh, we can't put that section in though. Rough. Probably because, yeah, this can't be elevated enough. Okay, well, what shape do we want for this aviary? We can do... Well, I kind of like this, like an extended hook-shaped aviary, because then it comes out over here, and we can, you know, exit or whatever. Oops, this is what this is must be, yeah, this size. Okay, let's just delete you. Let's do this, and then do this. I'm very happy with how this aviary just slotted right in here without any effort. That's cool. It's going to be a big one because we're going to put Cats and Pteranodon in here. So, size matters. And then let's go ahead and get our shops in, shall we? Let's check our other ratings real quick. Transport 80%. Everything else is fine. We can probably just fight through the transport rating. And if not, we can do some late game rearrangement of... Yeah, we need to be on this. Some late game rearrangement of things to make it work better. So I'm thinking... Yeah, let's just start here. Food. About equal parts white, green, and yellow. More white and green than anything else. I suppose the most future-proofy thing is to do just that combo for all 4 colors. Again, mostly white and green. Boba tea is fine. Aquarium with a photo booth. I think photo booth was the good one over infotainment, right? I don't actually remember quite for sure. Now this one can actually just use bugs. Problem is then we need yellow. Or orange, I mean. Yeah, I guess we'll just start with 1249. Yeah, the difference is in... That's more capacity, so I think photo booth is the better one, from what I remember. The one with more capacity is worse for finances. Just a matter of if you wanted, squeeze those people into your park, you could put that extra capacity in there to make up the difference. Do we have enough fossils to process again? Not quite. We'll wait for some raptor. There's flying reptiles done. Which I guess means we should pivot over to cats. And away from raptor. Also, this is built. Or not yet, but the aviary is built. Aviary is going to need a lot of water, because it always does. So why don't we go ahead and get a nice strip of water in here. Right like that, to start with. I would like this to be a tour. But we could maybe do both. Prerequisite viewing platform, huh? Alright. Knock that out real quick. One viewing platform. Fast, please. There's the shops. Quick peek. Looking good. It looks like the E is unused. That's really funny. Nobody's traveling the E. Because I guess it makes no sense for them to go from here down to here, so they go through these 2 paths. That's actually surprisingly... Like, it's interesting that the game actually kind of simulates where people are walking in the park. It's not simple proximity, because there are redundant pathings like this that don't actually apply. Surprising. Have these boosted our amenity rating? Yes, 89. Only 89. And these ones are not at cap. So clearly we need more down here. So what are we going to do about that? The thing to do is probably to clear out some hotels, if we're being completely honest. So this hotel catches a little bit of space there. This hotel's actually pretty relevant, I think. This one is not. Let's demolish your ass. Yeah, we don't even need it. The accommodation rating is still 100%. We could delete all the amenities down here and try to build large ones. It might kind of be the thing to do. Let's get these raptor fossils on the general list. And let's go get cats. Surprisingly low logistics for cats. It's kind of weird how they, like, the DLC dinos feel like they have really strange combinations of stats. Alright, we need to synthesize dimorphodons just to get the pteranodon unlocked, so we'll do that. We just need 3, I believe. Let's double check that. Let's make sure it is 3. Pterosaurs 3. Okay, research available avian viewing gallery. I'm going to unlock it. 16, so we need the other person back. You can take a nap then. That's fine. Those are still completed. Still no large power. Guest comfort. Don't care about main thorough. I wonder if the monorail station does anything for, like, the calculation. Like, so the cars are supposed to basically function like a monorail, but I wonder if there's anything connected to the monorail research that affects that calculation in the game. Shouldn't be. But games are weird sometimes. Why don't we got people around, so might as well just research this in case we do want to put in monorails to patch up the transfer rating at any point anyway. So I'll research that. Just because I have, like, the time. Well, I guess we could have went for gig to get closer to Stego. Oh, and Anki's available too. Although I feel like those herbivores go in the last section of the park, kind of. Because they're, like, bringing up the rear. They're the big ticket herbivores. The iconic ones, right? It actually really doesn't matter which ones we use here, but we'll grab these 3. I sent the welfare specialist inadvertently, so we actually have to weigh it. Alright, let's get these dimos out. I guess we'll do 2 of these guys. Baryonyx is done. I don't think I put the Baryonyx in this segment of the park. I think it gets its own section. We should go through what we're missing, too, and think about that. Okay, Ketz is still going. Sure. Give me the Giga prereq. Or the Stego prereq, which is the Giga. Not the Giga Notosaurus, but the Gigant Spinosaurus. So we've got 4 dinosaurs in this section, right? Ketz, Pteranodon coming in. Coelophysis, Carnotaurus. And then we've got 4 dinosaurs in here. And then 2 carnivores. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 6 remaining dinosaurs to go into the park. Anki, Stag, and Trike. Baryonyx, Tyrannosaurus, and Velociraptor. I have an idea. What if we made a forked path in the park? We have a tour that goes down here, and we have a tour that goes this way. And then we put in new nodes. And then each of them has a carnivore to see. The Rex, and then the Bary and the Velociraptors. So 2 in one in the other. We definitely should put the baryonyx down on the beach. So we do baryonyx velociraptor, Tyrannosaurus back here, and then we do... Oh, well, I guess we got this aviary tour, right? So we do an herbivore pen in here for a tour. And then like a new node back here, maybe? One down here. Small nodes. Something like that. I think that's our plan. I think that'll work. So 2 minutes on those. 30 seconds on the fossils. We can check the fossils real quick. Send out the new expedition. And then we need to do is shops down here still, actually. Let's do the shops. So the easiest thing to do would be to delete some of these and replace them. Because right now... So these ones are probably too hard to put anything else in there. So let's leave those 3 alone. You're tucked right in there pretty tightly. You can probably be replaced. So I guess we go 1, 2, 3, maybe this. 4. This small one I think we need to leave. Oh, that's an emergency bunker. This small one we need to leave. That one definitely can't be replaced. So we'll try to fit more amenities in these sections for this front area. Pivoting over to the cats. There is an argument for not putting the cats in right away. However, I think we can just deal with it. Do I want you to do this task? Not really. Bring me more cats. Okay, so large amenities. First off, I guess we can look on this menu. So there's the need for food on that side primarily. Drinks is needed everywhere. Shopping is needed in the middle. So I guess food over here. Primarily white and green. This actually might be... No, let's do donuts. I'm not sure if that last slot might be entertainer. Let's let that build. Check it afterwards. Next, we need drinks over there. Shopping is strictly in... Well, drinks is over this way. So let's do drinks. Oh, we can't actually fit drinks in here. Or we can't fit a large in here. If we move that bathroom, and probably the power, we can probably do it. Okay, let's just remain paused, delete that. New one can go here. There. White, green, yellow, pretty equally. A tiny bit of orange. So we just do like ginger beer. Next large amenity. So that was drinks, and then shopping, which is strictly this section. So I think we just squeeze that in over here. Although they might want it all... Well, they want it all the way down there. So maybe it should go here. Yeah, then we can patch as need be down near the entrance if this is not enough. My action figures is fine. Entertainer's probably overdoing it. But we'll check. Alright, donuts. Needs more white. So entertainer puts us up to 5302. Karaoke is 52-1. 52-1. 50-94. So yeah, entertainer is actually correct. That's true probably for every other one then. So playzone. Playzone's better. Oh, because this is actually using the guests. Oh, interesting. So entertainer's probably more raw profit. But since we are actually up to the capacity here, playzone is better. Which is how it should be. That makes perfect sense. I just never actually caught that before being a thing. So in that sense... See, that's not true here. But I don't think that's updated, because that shows 750 out of 775. We'd have to unpause and repause. 76584. 76584. 75528. Okay, so yeah. Basically, the ones with smaller capacity are strictly better until you actually hit the cap. And then the ones that add 25 additional capacity become the go-to, which is interesting. Where's that put us at on ratings overall? 100, 100, 100. So we're actually good here. So we still have room to expand then. Nice and perfect. So how much room to expand? Because these buildings filled. 169, 150, 350, 141, 291. These are almost at capacity. We have like spare space for 100 people per type. In some sense, that's really good because it means the park is like almost perfect in terms of capacity there. Yeah, the Ranger team does that automatically, so we don't need the post. I kind of had forgotten how that worked, to be entirely honest. Now, this episode is about done. But I do want to get out these guys and get them sold off and everything. Do I want to... Okay, so we don't have the fish feeders yet. Because you never do. Which is probably for the best, because I'd be tempted to put them in even though we're selling these guys off right away. But that should unlock the fish feeder research. So let's get that done. That is actually a high welfare task for some dumb reason. You guys can do that. And then let's get Pteranodon right away. Oh, that's automatic. Great. And then we're still doing Ket's expedition. Fossils are done. We'll probably have enough. Oh, no, we never sent anybody because, yeah, we didn't want to send out the one guy we did have. Do the generalist. Should have been doing that sooner.
I think a mouthful of teeth would be scary enough.
Who's dying?
This animal, the Dimorphodon, actually has two distinct types of teeth in its jaws. And it flies. Well, more accurately, glides.
Eat! Don't be a dodo. You're a coelophysis. Okay. Well, we're just about done. We're going to go for a little longer because I would like it to be daylight out so that I can get a good screenshot of the coelophysis for the episode.
Adding to the list. No problem. Adding task.
And there's an inbound storm, so we'll also take care of that. Attractions. Oh, we never did Avian Viewing Gallery yet. 16 logistics. Okay. We still want to do that. I'd like to get I want to put an actual... Do I want an actual viewing gallery in? Here's the thing. We put a viewing gallery in. It's going to want them to walk all the way down there. Whereas right now they're not walking past this point. It might exacerbate the issues with travel distance, with transport rating. If we just put in the tour, and we start the tour like over here, it's probably better. Wow, I actually left enough space for that path to get through there. Unplanned, convenient. A lot of unplanned and convenient stuff happening in this section of the park. Things that I never thought would fit. Fitting. Can we get this in correctly? Hell yeah, we can. Okay. Curve too sharp. Curve too... How is the curve too sharp? My dude. My dude. I don't believe you. Obstructed by a wide path. See, that I fucking believe. Yeah. So I think it's always going to be obstructed or sharp. Okay. We can't put one in the middle. So I really do want one to be there. Obstructed by aviary tour gate? What? What are you talking about? You're obstructed by yourself? Because it's probably just not coming in at like a correct enough angle. Can I... I guess we do this and we try and do that. Just let me put the gate in and then reconnect the path later. That's what I want to do here. I guess we can go from this side. Oh, let's try this. If we come over here and we do this, and then if we do this, can I just sneak this in? Basically? Hell yeah, I can. We're freaking geniuses. Hell yeah. Okay. Then this one... Yeah, we need to curve out so that we come in straight. Yeah, no shit, you're outside of the buildable area, my dude. I understand that's a problem. What if we do this? Okay, what if we do this? Haha! Yeah, I think I want that there. Then let's clear out this crap's path on this tour. You can come in like this. Then you can come in over here, and you can curve around over here. And just like that. Perfection. Let's flatten this weird corner out a bit. We can just push that all the way back to that ridge line there, basically. And then, you know, smooth it out so it's not quite so weird with the map edge. Perfect. Yeah, I'm okay with, like, the tour bumping up there a little bit like that. That's not a problem. Also, I kind of like this strip of forest here, blocking this side of the tour from the other side again. Reminiscent of how we built that first herbivore enclosure with the tour. Pretty good. Okay, yeah, we'll just let that all get taken care of. I'm sorry, are these not happening yet? No, they have the lights on them. Oh, right, a storm. A storm is coming. Shelters, please. What's our dealio? Real quick before this drops. Still just, yeah, just transport. Appeal is at 9 out of 30 target. 38%. But we're missing a lot of big ticket dinos still. Then, yeah. Okay. Seems fine. Oh, good time for the storm here, where we don't actually have pterosaurs in the aviary, and so the dome breaking doesn't matter. Let's try to get this path in here too, while the aviary is empty and like undecorated. That's kind of the best time to do it for sure. So I said I was going to put a branching thing in. But I actually don't want to do that with paths. I want to do that with a tour. So we just put in 2 stations, I guess? So let's have one exit like, yeah, right like that. Comes up this way. The other one... then exits over here to head down this way. But then for the time being, let's just reconnect the loop and not worry about the rest of it. We get the aviary populated, then we work on the other areas. But then we put in... I'll have to think about the remaining enclosures, because we do have 3 carnivores and 3 herbivores. The herbivores need to be in separate pens. So I guess we put in 2 herbivore tours. So 2 herbivore enclosures that the tours go to. So it's the aviary and 2 herbivore enclosures. Then there's a station on each herbivore enclosure. Yeah, those are where the exit points are. So the exit from the aviary and then the 2 herbivore enclosures. One leads to the beach, Baryonyx Velociraptor. The other one leads up into the hills for Tyrannosaurus. That's what we're doing. Okay. And I still need to figure out like exhibit designs for that, but that'll work for the concept. Any other damage that we care about?
If it's not obvious by now, the only thing keeping this apart and not a prehistoric hunting ground are the fences.
Okay, why are you telling me about the fences? That leaves me a little concerned. Oh, probably because the aviary is broken.
We can do to improve it.
I would imagine that's, yeah, what bothers him right now. Alright, Piscivore feeder, done. Daylight, so I can get a screenshot, great. Aviary viewing gallery. Oh, but I'm not going to put this in now. I decided not to use this. That was what that whole spiel was ultimately about. So, no avian viewing galleries. Forget that. Anki? Yes, Anki. 10-10. Yeah, I guess you 4, you rest, you do an expedition. Oh, that's not enough logistics. A Brutal. Sure. Big ticket research item. Anki. Oh, I should have made sure we left enough genetics behind a fossil to process the fossils, which I did not do. However, you are disposable, have a point in genetics, and do fossils for me. Perfect. So, I did it wrong, but it was fine in the end, it didn't matter. Great. Oops, I guess I'll fill it both. Why is there still one Dimorphodon trapped in here? Okay, it's actually being called out. Great. Great. Cool. Mushroom. Okay, and it's daylight. I can get my thumbnail. We're not in the middle of anything. Why don't we end this episode here?